Hey everyone, this is Mike Howerton. Welcome back to another video brought to you by the Area 51 team. And in this video, we're going to start a brand new series. It's going to be our setup shop or setup service review series. And we're going to start today with this series with Major's Garage. And Major's Garage is something I would probably consider a setup service instead of just a setup shop. And as we start this review process, just want to separate the two. I consider a setup service is basically a website that offers a subscription-based service where you pay a monthly subscription and you get access to a large number of setups that you can download any of them. And they also offer a lot of times additional tools that can help you, additional files to download, additional tools to help you learn how to drive better. So it's more than just a setup shop where you go and you pay for one setup and you get an STO file. So those are kind of the differences between the two, a setup service versus a setup shop, as far as this review process goes. And so we're going to review both setup services and setup shops in this setup shop review series. What we're starting with today, Major's Garage, again, we consider that a setup service. And we'll begin to show you why as we get into this video of what distinguishes this service from a lot of the others. And as we start out the review process, I want to get you guys familiar with the criteria that we're going to be using for these setup shop reviews. And the criteria that we're going to be using looks a bit like this. We're going to kind of go with the price of the service or the setups. And then after we go over the pricing, we're going to look at the website itself, the professionalism and presentation of the websites, plus the website navigation. I mean, a website can look pretty, but if you can't navigate around it to find what you want, or it's kind of cumbersome to get around, that could be a problem too. So we'll look at presentation and navigation of their website. Then we're going to look at the value. Thirdly, the value that they offer. When we state value, we're looking at the number of cars and or series supported by the service. So you pay your monthly fee, and how many different cars or series can you then race with the service that you paid for. So that's the value section. And then we're going to look at the additional tools and or files that are available with each setup or series that you're racing. And these tools can be anywhere from telemetry tools to telemetry files to videos that they published with the setup builder, driving laps around the track, explaining how to drive the setup. So just any additional tools and or files that are available with the download. Fifth, the download method. So how do we get these setups onto our computer? And how cumbersome is that process? How automated is that process? So definitely the download method is important. It can consume a lot of times. I mean, I race a lot of different series in iRacing. If you race all this stuff and you're going every week to download your setups, the download method could really matter as far as how cumbersome. That could add a lot of time to your schedule each week, spending time downloading these setups for all the different cars that you might be driving that week. And then finally, we're going to look at add-ons or premium content. Some of the subscription services offer additional add-ons you can purchase to get additional content that's not included in their monthly service fee, or some type of premium content that they may offer. And we're going to take a look at those to see what else you can purchase and the pricing on that as well. And if you get any discounts for being a subscriber. I think if you're going to subscribe to these monthly services, that you should definitely get a discount when purchasing more than one of their products. And we'll see if this websites offer that as well. So that's our criteria for our review. And let's jump right in our very first review in our setup shop review series with Major's Garage. Okay, we are over here on the Major's Garage website, and we're going to look at their pricing first of all and see kind of what kind of prices they offer, what different packages that they offer for the customers. And this is their subsection of their website. If you look up here, it says subs, and then it says monthly subscriptions. And what do you get for those monthly subscriptions? Well, they offer qualifying setups along with the race setups. Obviously, race setups are included. And they offer qualifying setups in addition, Ghost Lap files, and then they also offer the telemetry files, those IBT files that you can use with the MU software and load into Motec to be able to look at the telemetry of the setups as they're being run by the builders and what they call their crew chiefs. So those are three things they offer in addition to the setup when you download them. And we'll cover some of that more in detail when we get into the extra files and tools section that they offer. And we scroll down here just a little bit on the website, and we're going to get into the main area of their pricing. And they offer the overall all series pass, and that's everything that they offer on their website, every car, at every track, every car combination that they offer for their all series pass subscription setups. And that is going to run you $9.99 a month, $10 a month. And then they also give you a really good deal. This is probably the best value that they offer on their website for pricing. That is the all series pass annual pass pricing. And that is only $90, $89.99 for the entire year. That is a 25% discount off if you would pay monthly. That's a pretty significant discount, 25%. So if you went $9.99 or $10 a month, we'll make it easy math, $10 a month for 12 months out of the year, it's $120 versus the $90 that you're going to pay for the annual all series pass. And that's, again, that's a 25% discount. And then if you wanted to pay monthly and you just wanted to do one type of racing in iRacing, they offer a dirt pass, and the dirt pass actually includes two different types of racing in iRacing. It includes dirt oval and dirt road. So anything dirt falls under the dirt series pass. Then you have the oval series pass as well as $8.99, and the road series pass if you only race one type of racing in iRacing. However, if it's only saving $1 versus the all series pass if you're paying monthly. So really, just for that extra $1, you're getting a whole lot more content. That $1 you're saving per month, if you're really looking for value, that the annual all series pass is cheaper per month if you divide it out per month than one of these single series passes like dirt, oval, or road passes only. So the annual all series pass is even cheaper per month than the ones that are separated out. So really, that's going to be your value, is this annual all series pass. But hey, if you're just wanting to race one car in iRacing, let's say the only thing you race is the little Advanced Legends cars in oval. Hey, they're offering that for $5.99 a month only for the one car. If that's all you race and you don't need any other content, then why pay for it? And that's actually a good option. This is something that none of the other setup services or shops or anything offer, is this level of granularity in a subscription-based model. And they offer pretty much every car that they support with their all series pass. Clear into the oval stuff here, the road course cars. Here's the dirt road rallycross car. They offer pretty much all of it granularized out into just single car subscriptions if all you race is just one car in iRacing. So, wow, I tell you, they get probably an A+ for their subscription pricing model. I've never seen in any of the other setup services or shops this much of a granular pricing when it comes to a subscription-based service. It's really nice for the customer. And then again, they offer that huge 25% discount for their annual all series pass. So that pretty much sums up a review of their pricing. Let's jump over and now transition into their website presentation and navigation. Here we are on the Majors Garage homepage, and let's talk about navigation and of the website, the presentation of the website. And the first thing we see here is an advertisement for free Baseline Plus setups. And that's something we probably should have talked about in the pricing, but this is a great thing about Majors Garage. At Area 51, me and my fellow teammate Tracy Rumschlad, we used to, and we still are going to in the future, host some driver development training sessions to get people really going in iRacing. We'll do topics from setting up your gear properly to just basic driver development, how to get around the track quicker and save tires. We'll also do some entry level basic how to build setups and how what the different settings within the setup menu does within iRacing to help people build setups. And in those classes, we almost always point people to Major's Garage. And the reason being is that there's a lot of people when they're first starting out in iRacing, they don't want to pay for open setups. And Major's Garage offers a free baseline plus setup for over 50 cars, which is nearly every car that they offer a setup for. And so really they have 3 levels of setups. They have the free baseline plus, then they have the driver setup, which is what you get in your all series passes that we went over the pricing for in the last section of the review. And then in a few of the cars, not all, but in a few of the cars, they offer something called an elite setup. That is a premium add-on or premium content. We'll go over that pricing and those setups here in just a few minutes in the add-ons and premium content section of the review. But I just want to bring that up now. They offer the free setups, which is the baseline plus, as well as in a few cases, some premium content. But the driver setup and the all series pass setup are the same. But I'm logged into my account. We're going to go through this navigation of the website. You have the subsection, which is your subscription pricing we were just on. Oh, and one other thing I want to mention about the pricing before we go on is that they also, if you do not subscribe and you want to just go download and buy one setup, they also offer that as well. The pricing varies per car. I know for the 12 hours at Bathurst cars, they're offering those setups for $3. Some of them might cost $4 or $5 per car, depending on what you want to get. I know some of the the driver oval cars are about around $4 or $5. So they also offer that as well if you don't want to subscribe. I really think the subscription is the way to go, but they do offer that in case you just want to go grab and buy one particular setup only. So here we go. So here's the subsection for the pricing. Like I said, talked about just a second ago. We were just on that page and navigated through it. Then they have these are their setup pages or setup sections. You have road, oval, and dirt. Road is obviously road course racing on asphalt, just like in iRacing, the road license. Oval license is your oval asphalt, which is the oval license in iRacing. And the dirt section is really 2 iRacing areas or 2 iRacing licenses combined. It's the dirt oval and the dirt road combined into one section there. And so when you hit this drop down, it's really nice. It has each of the cars listed alphabetically. And then it also has any special events listed first. So you have your 12 hours at Bathurst, which is a special event coming up, an endurance race. Their last month, they had the 24 hours at Daytona listed first. And then it has all the cars for that special event here in this one section. You can view the car. It says $0 because I'm logged into my account and I have purchased, I'm a customer, I've purchased the all season pass. And so you go in to view a car, and then you have a membership, all series pass. Then you can also, and that's the same as the driver. They do not have a free base setup for these. It's just basically the all series pass driver setup is the only thing that's available. For those who like racing different stuff, like say the Mazda MX-5 is something that pretty much everybody's raced at one point in iRacing. Let's click on that. And this is something really cool about Major's Garage that kind of sets them apart from some of the others. Their navigation to previous track setups is amazing. They have the little track icon for every single track when they put it up. Looks real nice. And so here you have the current tracks where it's Sebring and the Nürburgring. They build setups for the MX-5 for both the Open Production Car Challenge Series, which is D-Class, which you can race the Mazda Cups in, or the MX-5s in. And they also have the C-Class Global MX-5 Mazda Cup series as well. They support both each week. So they put out 2 setups each week for the MX5. And then you can go back and grab any past track. Here's the 2 places they were at last week. And you can go back through, and it's very easy to find the tracks as you go back through if you want to go do some testing. Or if you're in a league that does not follow the current schedule of the Open Series. If they follow a different schedule and you want to go grab a setup, it's very easy to find. So A+ in the navigation, especially to grab setups from previous weeks in their service for each car. So there's the MX5. When you click on them, let's go to Sebring here. You'll have the All Series Pass. You'll have 2 options, but the All Series Pass is its own option. But like I keep saying, the All Series Pass and the driver setup are the same. Then you have your Baseline Plus. That's that free setup that I was talking about that's free to anyone. It's not quite as fast, but it's nice and stable, and it's something you can build off of if you enjoy building your own sets. Let's pop over. So that's road. And again, this is all the cars that they offer in road. They offer, I think they've got setups for every open setup series in all of road racing and iRacing. Now we'll pop over to oval. And in oval, the same thing. They offer a setup for every car that iRacing has in an open series. The only issue here with the navigation of the oval side is your A car, NASCAR A, and NASCAR Next Gen. The A car is now the Legacy Gen 6. It's not supported. If you click on it, you're not even going to get the current tracks that the A Open Series is at. It's Legacy. They've changed the label up here that says Legacy, which means it's no longer used in iRacing. It's supported by iRacing. But here on the oval side, they have not changed their navigation menu. The Next Gen car, NASCAR Next Gen, is the current A Series car. So that's where you're going to find the current tracks and the current setups. Right now, the A Open is at Kentucky. And so that you're going to find your Kentucky setup here, plus the previous setups they have available for the Next Gen car in the A Open Series. Here to the dirt navigation, they have all the dirt cars, dirt oval, that have open setups. You got your 360s, your 410 wing sprint cars, midget, big block modified, the late model cars. And then on this side, you have your Rallycross, which is the dirt road, the Rallycross Volkswagen Beetle, the Subaru, the Ford Fiesta, and then the off-road Pro 4 and Pro 2 trucks. So that pretty much covers everything. I am not aware of a single series or car in iRacing that Majors Garage does not offer a setup for. And that's one thing that I think that is a huge strength for Majors Garage. It's kind of a one-stop shop. If you want to make sure that if you're racing in iRacing and you want to be able to race anything on the service and be able to get a setup for it and only have to pay for one subscription only, then Majors Garage is the place to go for that. Which leads us directly into the value section of the review. By far, Majors Garage gets an A+ for value as far as subscription services go. They offer the best value, hands down, of any of the other monthly subscription services. By offering a setup, a competitive racing setup for every single series and car in iRacing. If someone can think, or someone can go and find a car or a series that they do not support in iRacing, shoot it down in the comments section below, because as of right now, I don't know of one. So this has the absolute best value, $10 a month, and no matter what you want to race in iRacing, Majors Garage has a setup that you can go and race with it. So value A+, the best value for all the subscription services that support iRacing. Now, let's look at the additional files and tools that you get with your setups, and us also at the same time evaluate the download method as well. Let's look at both of those criteria at the same time. It makes sense to do so with Majors Garage because of how that you download and look at these extra files and tools. As far as an actual software program tools. Major's Garage doesn't offer any. However, they do offer additional files that you can use with third-party tools, and so that's what you get you get all of it in a zip file in the download package. So let's go to Oval Racing, and we'll use the next gen cars. Probably one of the most popular cars in iRacing, and one of the most popular series. So we'll just use it as our example. When you click on it, we're going to click on Kentucky, which is the current racetrack that we're at. And here in where we got the All Series Pass already selected as far as our membership goes. And we're going to go ahead and add that to our cart. So we're going to click Add to Cart. And when you do so, here's your shopping cart, and you can add multiple things. You can go back once it's in your cart and go and click, something in road, or if you want to get the B open set as well, you can go do that as well. In fact, let's just go grab it too. We'll just grab all the NASCAR stuff. They are at actually Chicagoland. That's pretty cool. We'll be at Lucas Oil tonight, but right now it's at Chicagoland, so we'll grab that. And let's go ahead and we'll grab the truck setup as well. And they are at Chicagoland as well. And with the All Series Pass. So that's in our cart. So now we have all three of the NASCAR series in our cart. So let's go ahead and check out. And it says 000 because it was all part of our subscription. Continue to payment at the bottom. We'll complete order, and when you complete the order, it's going to process your payment, and then it's going to bring up the files for you to download. Okay, if we scroll down, here we go. It's ready and available right now to download, and it has them separated out. Here's our NASCAR C, which is the trucks. NASCAR B, which is the Xfinity, and your next gen A-Class car. Let's use the next gen car as our example for downloading. So here we go. We got the Kentucky next gen car. We'll click the download button here, and it pops up with the download pop-up window. And I'm already in the place that needs to go for this car, but I just kind of want to show you guys if you're not used to this. You need to go to your setup. You can go to iRacing, so Documents folder, iRacing, okay? And then you need to go to your setups, and then this is going to have all the cars in iRacing, and you're going to have to find the exact name for your car. Some of them are pretty easy to find. The other ones, like the Ferrari, there's like 3 GT3 cars, and they're all the ones that's been there. The current one is the Ferrari Evo GT3 is the current one. So you got to find out the name of your car. You may have to do it through some trial and error. But for the next gen car, it's stock cars, and I use the Mustang. So stock cars, Ford Mustang 2022 is the next gen car. We go into there. Now you can save all your setups here in this main folder. If you do that, when you go into the garage in iRacing, you'll have all your setups just listed right there. All in one place, and that can get the problem is that can get confusing, especially if you've been on iRacing for a while and you have a lot of setups there. So if it was me, I would suggest tell you guys to go ahead and start organizing it from the beginning. And what I like to do is I like to create a folder for each track. And so we're at Kentucky, and then inside of that folder for the track, I create a folder for the season. And when you're in the garage in iRacing, you go to My Setups in the garage, it will have all the folders there for the tracks. You double click on it, you go into the season, double click there, and you'll have your folders, or you'll have your setups for that season in that folder. It's very well organized and easy to find when you're in the garage in iRacing. So here we have it. We're going to go ahead and save it. It has the file name listed here, and save. And then what we'll do is we'll go, once that's downloaded, we'll go down and in Google Chrome, you can just right click on the file you just downloaded, show in folder, and it's going to open up that folder that we just downloaded it to. You notice it's in a zip file. Right click and hit extract all. And here it wants to create a new folder called Kentucky.nextgen. I want to just get rid of that, and we're going to dump it right out there in the main season folder for that track. And it brings up another Windows Explorer, File Explorer window. We'll get rid of that. Here's where we downloaded it. I want to go ahead and delete these two files. I've already downloaded the Majors Garage this week for Kentucky, so I want to delete those two files so we can kind of do it over again. And so here we go. So here's all the files that came out of that zip file. We'll highlight them all. We have the setup files, which are .sto. Then you have these BLAP and OLAP files. Those are the ghost lap files that it was talking about whenever we were on the page that we first started the subscription page. We talked about the pricing. It told the extra files, some of the extra files that are included, and those files are for your ghost lap files. And so like if you're doing a test session in iRacing, you can always load up a ghost image of your car for your fastest lap. And this allows you to load up the Set Builder's fastest lap ghost image, and you can follow it around the track and kind of learn from it. I don't really mess with those too much. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete them because I really don't use them. But there they are, and you can use them for that purpose. Down here is the IBT file. This is the one that that is the most important tool that you can have, that you download from the Majors Garage in the setup package. A wonderful tool. Because Majors Garage does not offer any telemetry tools built into the website or any software you download on your computer like some other services do. For instance, VRS has telemetry tools built into their website, and you download a utility that runs in the taskbar that converts and uploads your telemetry files up to VRS. Well, since Majors Garage doesn't have that, what they do is they provide this telemetry IBT file that then you can load into Motec, which is a third-party software that will allow you to do the same thing. In fact, I would say Motec is much, much better than anything VRS offers as far as a telemetry tool. And so what we're going to do with this IBT files, we're going to copy and we're going to actually cut and paste it into our iRacing telemetry folder. Before we do that, I like to rename my setups and try to keep them organized. So for this Majors Garage set, I'm going to rename it with the same naming scheme I use for everything. And this is the qualifying sets, the first one. So instead of VRS, this is Majors Garage driver setup, and it is the qualifying set. And we'll grab that, and we'll just go ahead and rename the race set as well. And we're going to go ahead and delete the zip file. We don't need it anymore. Now, this IBT file, we're going to go ahead and right click and hit cut. Now, once we've cut it, we are going to navigate back to the iRacing folder, and then we are going to go into telemetry, and then we're going to right click and paste it into telemetry. Now, another piece of software that you need to have downloaded for this to work is MU or MU. And MU is a translation piece of software. It takes your IBT files from iRacing and it translates them, or converts them into something that Motec can read. And if you look right here, it is currently processing that stock car telemetry file that we just put into our iRacing telemetry folder. And that is going to convert that then into your output directory for Motec files, which I have here. Export directory is my Motec logs file I created. I created that folder inside of the iRacing folder. And so this is not a review of Motec. So I'm not really going to open up Motec or get into any of that. But what it will let you do is you can open up this telemetry file, and it will show you all kinds of stuff like the dynamic ride height while the car is on the track. It lets you see if the splitter hits the ground. It will let you see the driver inputs of the setup builder as he was turning his laps. So you can see how much he was turning his wheel, how much he was into the throttle as he was exiting the turns, and where his lift points are on the track. And then what you can do too is you can go into iRacing and load yourself up a practice or test session, turn telemetry on yourself, run your own telemetry file, then go back and load it into Motec as well. And you can load both files at the same time, and then you can go and compare your throttle and brake inputs between your laps and the setup builder's laps. And that is amazing. It can show you if you're over driving compared to what the setup builder was doing, if you're light switching the throttle and getting into it too hard and burning up your tires. You can tell so much, and it makes it very it's a very great tool to help you correct the mistakes you're making in your driving habits to be able to get the best performance you can out of the setup. And so it is just a wonderful thing that Major's Garage provides that for you. And in another video, we will show you run you through how to install Mew, how to install Motec, and how to set it up. But the fact that these setup packages that you get from Major's Garage includes this IBT file is just straight up awesome. And as far as I know, they're the only setup shop or setup service that includes a telemetry IBT file along with their download. So good stuff there from Major's Garage on that additional file and tools there that you can use to help correct your driving and get your driving better, along with the STO setup file. Now we've jumped back over here to the website just to look at one final tool that they offer. I'm on a truck page, the NASCAR truck page here from Darlington last time we were there. And if you look down here, they got a video they provide with nearly all their setups. They have it here for the NASCAR truck here at Darlington. They provide videos for most of their setups. And this is great. This is a YouTube video of the driver, the guy or the setup builder who built the setup, driving the line and showing you from his cockpit view the line to drive, and he talks about it during his video and tells you exactly what he's doing and what line you should be driving on the track. So this is another tool in the tool bucket that they give you. So you got a video here. I'm going to play for you to demonstrate it and show it for you of how to drive the line. Then they've got your ghost lap, your ghost lap files. Then you also have your IBT files to be able to compare what you're doing with what the setup builder did. And this is him showing you how to drive the track for the setup that he built.
This week we take trucks to Darlington. Go through turn 1. It's going to be a double apex corner flat out. That top groove in there has the most banking, so you can use putting your right side tires up there to get the car to turn a little more, or to avoid it, to keep it a little bit tighter. Then coming in, we let off at the safer barrier on the right side. Again, kind of a double apex corner off. Later out of the run, you'll have to let off maybe a little bit from the exit this corner, but the idea is you want to swing that double apex. If it starts getting tighter on the exit, you want to move your apex farther out to keep the car down and away from that wall. Kind of into 3 and 4. Running up, but that should do it for this week at Darlington.
There you have it. That was his video showing you how to run the track. You could even see his throttle and brake inputs down there on the bottom right-hand side of the video. So great tool set, great tool package and files that are offered by Major's Garage in order to help get your driving to the next level. And we're also on this page because the last thing in our review criteria is add-ons and premium content. We're going to cover that before we jump into our final thoughts and conclusions. The main and really the only premium content offered by Major's Garage, and I don't say that in a bad way. I really think that premium content should be non-existent or kept to a minimum when you're buying a subscription service. You should get everything or next to everything with a subscription service that you're paying weekly or monthly for. But with that being said, they do offer one type of premium content, and that is something called an Elite Setup. If we look right here on their website, on this page, it describes the different setups. You have your Baseline Plus setup, which is free, stable race set. We talked about those earlier in the video. And then they offer the driver set, which is your all series pass setups. This is their faster race sets with the Q set, the Ghost Lap file, and the telemetry file. And then the Elite set, they say, is the fastest race and Q sets, Ghost Lap file, and telemetry. They don't offer elite setups for every car and every track, but occasionally on some cars and some tracks, they will offer these elite setups. And they cost a fixed amount per car, per track. And so each week, then you would have to buy that setup in addition if you wanted to. And this one is for Darlington. So it's been a couple months ago. This is just an example. The cost of this Elite setup is $10. And that's $10 in addition to whatever subscription service you're subscribing to. But on the other hand, you don't have to be a subscriber to buy one of these Elite setups. You can just come in and create an account and not subscribe to anything and still purchase one of these Elite setups. And this one is $10. You can also come and not subscribed, like I mentioned earlier in the video, and buy one of the driver setups as well as a one-time purchase. So this particular setup was for the trucks at Darlington was $10. For a lot of the road course sets, they're usually, I see them for the driver sets, $3, $4, maybe $7, $8 for an Elite set if they happen to have one on the road side. In the oval side of the house, you can see this truck set for $10. I think the Xfinity setups were around the same price, and the A car, which is now the next gen, but back when it was Gen 6 as well. But for the A Open series as general, I've seen the setups go anywhere from $10 to $15. It's an additional purchase. The only thing that I would say to Major's Garage, if anyone from Major's Garage is listening, something you might offer to your customers that would be a benefit to a current subscribing customer would be a discount on these Elite setups. So that if I am a subscriber, and I have been for a long time, and I race a particular series, like I race trucks very heavily, let's say, and I want to have the absolute fastest, most competitive setup that I can possibly get that you offer for the trucks, and I say, oh, they have an Elite setup which is even faster than my season or my series pass setup is. I think that there should be some kind of a discount to acknowledge, hey, you're a loyal customer, hey, you subscribe, so if you're going to buy this premium content, we're going to charge people who are not subscribers the full $10. But we may offer you a 20 or 25% discount. Say in this case, they offered a 20% discount, that would make it $8. So I think that would be a good suggestion to those who run Major's Garage, that for your loyal subscribers, you might want to offer them a slight discount when purchasing one of these premium add-on Elite setups. All right, let's look at the final thoughts now on this review of the Major's Garage. Let's break this down into two columns, positives and negatives. First of all, the positive things about Major's Garage is they offer a good price. Good pricing at only $9.99 a month. That's $10 a month for their all series pass, for everything that they offer, their driver level setups. Then there is a 25% discount to purchase annually. It's a pretty significant discount. It takes your annual cost from $120 a year down to only $90 a year. They offer a large variety of purchase options. Clear down to purchasing individual setups if you don't want to subscribe, to subscribing to only one car for $5.99 a month, or only one particular type of racing and iRacing for $8.99 a month, or again, the whole monthly subscription as well. They also offer a professional looking website. Their website looks like one of the best of any of the setup shops. I mean, there's other setup shops and services that have as good a looking website, but I don't think there's anyone that has a better looking website than Major's Garage. Also, the website itself is easy and intuitive to navigate. I think it is probably the most intuitive and easy to navigate of any of the setup services and setup shops combined. Definitely the easiest to navigate of all the setup services. Then also it offers a great value, an amazing value for the money that you pay them, covering every single series in iRacing and quite possibly all cars. Again, I'm still challenging anyone that if you can find a car that they don't make a setup for, to please leave that in the comments. But I believe they cover every series and every car in all of iRacing. They offer great tools, which are not actual software, but they are embedded files that they have in the download. They offer a video file for every setup that is made by the setup builder, showing you how to run the track and what line to run with their setup. That video is hosted on YouTube and embedded in the website on each of the pages for each of the setups. Then they have the Go Slap files that are included in the zip file download. And then they offer the IBT telemetry file from the setup builder running the track, which is the only setup service or setup shop that I am aware of that offers that IBT telemetry file from the setup builder. Those are the positives. Now on to the negatives. I only really have a couple of negatives here. One is the download method can be slow and cumbersome to get all the files where they need to go. Not everybody knows where IBT files go. And not only that, they're all in one zip file. You got to move files around manually. It can be a bit cumbersome and a bit of a learning curve to download the files, get them extracted, and get them moved to where they need to go. The other thing that is a negative is the fact that there is no discounts to current subscribers for premium content that is also offered to non-subscribers. I just really feel strongly that there should be some kind of discount for that premium content for those who subscribe if a subscription is not required to get the premium content. It is different if there's premium content available that you have to have a subscription first for to purchase. That's one thing. But Major's Garage offers premium content where no subscription is required. In that case, I really feel like the customers that are subscribers deserve some kind of a discount above non-customers when purchasing that premium content. So in conclusion, this is the first video in our Setup Shop review series. This has been about Major's Garage. If you like what you've seen about Major's Garage, there is an affiliate link for Area 51 down below in the description you can click on. I include that affiliate link in all my videos. Also, if there's any other Setup Shop owners that are watching this video and you'd like to provide us here at Area 51 with an affiliate link, I'd be more than happy to put that at the bottom of all of our videos as well. And I think Major's Garage overall is a good deal, a great value. You pay them the $10 a month and you get access to setups for every car on the service. And if you're the type of person who likes to be able to race multiple cars, multiple series on the services, you like to be able to go and turn a few practice laps, get used to the car and the track, and just hop into a race, and you like to race all kind of things and you jump around between what you like to race, this is the service for you. As far as I know, it's the only setup service that offers setups for every single car in iRacing. So great value overall. I would say this is a buy. I'm a subscriber now. I've been a subscriber for a pretty long time. And that really concludes our review of the Major's Garage. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and it's the first in our review series. Hope you enjoy the videos here we offer and the content we offer at Area 51. And if you do, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel to be notified when we put up additional future content. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.